we're back at it with another Reach tutorial. My name is Michelle White. I'm going to be your lead today as we talk about the Quote app. Today in this quick sort of tutorial, we're going to learn about what is the Quote app, what are the different categories it has to offer, and of course, we're going to tackle the different templates and how to stylize it. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. All right, everyone. So here's kind of what the front end of what the Quote app would look. So once we're done with this tutorial and we're done adding the widget and stylizing it, this potentially is what it can look like. Just to kind of explain how the widget itself is sort of built or structured, is we have 4 different categories. All right, so we have famous, we have inspirational, we have movie quotes, and then we have quote of the day. Now, each one of those categories has different background themes. Okay, so what that means is that the famous category has 12 to 15 different backgrounds. And then the movie quotes will have their own 12 to 15 different backgrounds. And so what's nice about that is that it's gonna add some dynamics, right? It's gonna add some flair. It's always gonna make your digital signage looking, fresh and updated. Now you can also have as many sort of different categories as you want. So you're not just stuck with one. You can't just, only have famous, or you can only have movie quotes. You can have all 4 if you would like, and you can stylize them completely different. So again, what you guys are seeing here, this is sort of the default look. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see how we add this from scratch. All right, so log into the Reach CMS. You'll go down to the layout editor. And at this point, you can choose whatever layout that you want to use. I just created a separate one, obviously just for this tutorial. So once you click into your layout, you just need to determine where are your quotes going. So again, in my sort of walkthrough, I put it in the big zone. You don't need to do that, right? You can put it on the side here. Technically, you can move this up and make another little zone here. Really, you can do whatever you want or put wherever you want these quotes to be. But again, I'm just going to stick with what I've started here, which was in this main zone. So what I'm going to do is just double click in. I'm going to hit Add App. Go down to Quotes. All right, and then from here, I'm going to start to I always say start from your left and kind of work your way right. Now, as of right now, we don't have to worry about the app info. So we're going to go right into quote settings. So here are the different types that I was just talking about in the beginning: the famous, the inspirational, the movie, and the quote of the day. So I'll just stick with famous, of course, and then you can determine the number of quotes you want to trickle through. There is absolutely no right or wrong here. We don't really have sort of a default size, just, a default number just yet. But you're just gonna go with your gut. So I think in this tutorial, I'll just do 30. I definitely know there are 100 different quotes for each category. So feel free, again, if you wanna do 100, you can, but I'm just gonna stick with 30. Template. So again, we actually have one template, right? Because the background is changing each time. So we're not gonna be stylizing the background, we're gonna be stylizing the text that sits on top. So there's really nothing we need to do here. Of course, just make sure it's selected. And then we're gonna go into our Style tab. So we have sort of 4 different selectors. That's kind of what we call them. And essentially you can change anything within these. Now, some of them do not have a title. I'll just kind of, give you sort of a heads up there. But most of them are gonna have a text and an author. So you can really skip the quote wrapper. You more than likely can probably skip the, the quote title. So you're really going to be tackling the text, which is obviously the inspirational part, right? The saying, the quote, and then obviously who is saying that. So again, in this walkthrough, I'll probably make this, it's wide as it is. It looks pretty good as a default, but I will, I'll go ahead and stylize it. I'll probably make it pretty ugly, but at least you'll understand like how this sort of works. So again, I've got my quote type here. You can choose if you want it bold or italic or underline. So let's go ahead and do underline, of course. You have a series of fonts to choose from. Again, Arial's just that default font. Know that you can change that. You can change the size. I actually liked the size of it. But I'm gonna change the color. Just again, I'm gonna make this kind of ugly just so you can kind of see what's being changed out. And you are getting this nice little window visual right here. If I wanted to adjust the line height, again, some of those quotes were a little lengthy, right? They kind of jumped down to a second line. So I might want to play with the line height there. I could definitely add like a background, like color around the text if that's something I want to do. And then of course I can hide it completely, which, obviously I would not want to do. And then I can add sort of padding or borders or margin. So I like this. I'm going to keep that. And then the author too, right? There was an author in there. And again, I'm just going to change the font color just to something kind of crazy, just so you can understand that, oh, okay, this selector is changing that part and this selector is changing that part. Now, just to kind of take this real quick into the advanced version, if you do know your CSS, we do have this advanced option on all of our selectors that really allows you to come in here and then just do basically freestyle CSS. So that is always an option as well if anybody wants to utilize that. So with that being said, I'm gonna hit OK, and let's just see how this looks. All right, so as you can see, the sort of styling that I've established is obviously coming through. I did warn you it wasn't very pretty, but it is coming through here. And so you can understand how easy it is to change out that quote app. And really the last part I just want to kind of share with you in this sort of walkthrough in this tutorial is I mentioned in the beginning is that you didn't have to always just have one, right? You're not just stuck with one category. If you want famous and then you want movie quotes, how you would do that, and this would just be my recommendation, is I would come in here, I would change this to famous, and then I would do all the exact same steps that we just did. So I would come in here, I would choose quotes. I'd come into quote setting. I would choose movies. Again, I did 30 before. I'll do 30 on this one. I'm going to change it to movie because to me, anytime you have multiple widgets, it's always nice to sort of name it. That way you kind of know how many widgets are in your timeline. You kind of know what widget is doing what. Again, we don't need to sort of do anything with the template, but then again, I can come in here and I can change this to a different color. I can stylize it however I want. So again, let's just kind of take a sec to look at that. We'll hit OK, and then we'll preview. And then as you can see already, the background is different from the famous one. You can tell that already we're probably in a movie sort of a setting or a movie sort of quote here. So as you can see, it really is starting to sort of trickle and sort of toggle between those famous and the movie quotes. So again, very quick walkthrough, everyone. If you do have any additional questions, definitely reach out to our support team. We'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Otherwise, I hope each and one of you have a great day. Thank you.